We'll see another 10 things you have probably not seen in CSGO. Clicking here, since you liked the previous video and I know you love to see new interesting ideas, I gathered another 10 things that should be cool to see for most of you. Of course, they are far from basic knowledge and very useful tricks, since the basics and very useful tricks are pretty well known. But the goal is to teach you some fresh creative approaches for certain situations or just show off some not so well known Easter eggs. Let's begin with a couple of tricks on D-Drain. I found out that T-main control for CTs could be even more powerful, since you could molly and smoke T-house like this. You can affect pretty large area of the house from this place, depending where you throw your smokes or mollies. This could be useful for Ts when they need to get the bomb from the house or when they just know that CTs are flanking them. I haven't seen anyone using these trains to molly or smoke inside the house, so I guess it's a nice fresh idea to kickstart this video. Theorycraft around and let me know how did it work out for you. Alright, spot on the Inferno, T-spawn. I was pretty surprised when I climbed to this place at a warm-up in a random matchmaking match and global elite people had no idea it was possible, although they run past from this spot usually at least 15 times in one match. So let me put this in a video, then at least my viewers get to know this place. Just one simple strafe jump and you are on this amazing edge. Please don't camp here in the middle of the match when you should attack one of the bomb sites. But it's actually a great situational off angle to, for example, save your weapon from. At least I haven't seen many people using this position, so it should surprise your enemy well enough. Next up, cool flashbang that goes out of the map. I have already seen some pros like Neo and Smuya using this idea, so some of you may know this. But I do it like this. Come to this corner, aim like this, and left click throw. Flash bounces couple of times and 10 pops, leaving everyone at A long completely blind. No way that they can react to this. Although the closer they are, the more audible are the sound cues. Still, it's a very effective flash for A long and you can peek with it. But this flash won't work for A short. If you want to throw a flash that works a little bit for A short as well, go to the same position, aim like shown, and left click throw. This works for A short as well, they will be fully blind if they are close to the bomb site. For A long, this one is touchable and people hugging the left wall will not get blind. So it depends on the situation which one should you use. But both of these flashes are very good, because you can use them whenever you want to. There is no way you can team flash your teammates using this lineup. This will only get the enemy side. So very powerful trick to know on the overpass. Use it well. Alright, the train. Random Easter egg that I found out while testing out new nades. If you shoot this bell or throw nades at it, it will make a loud bell sound. Great way to annoy CTs before executing your outside strat. Although it will only make the sound after 1 or 2 seconds. There is no way you can spam it like Inferno bells at T-spawn. So it's a little different but still cool Easter egg to play around if you are bored. Talking about Easter eggs, there is a very nostalgic Easter egg on the Inferno. 3Clicks Philip made a dedicated video about this lately. All credits to him. You all should know this room over here. More likely you have seen this computer turned off. But there's a 1 in 83 chance in the round that it's working and shows early Counter-Strike main menu. Once CS is displayed on the computer, it will never turn off. Until you shoot it. I got lucky recently and on a round number 20 I saw the computer powered up. But it started working round or couple of rounds before this, because when it's powered up in the exact same round there is a bright and shiny outline around the computer. Another little Easter egg to look for. So in your next match on the Inferno, look if you can spot the old Counter-Strike main menu or not. And of course it's more likely to see it if you start your match on a CT side. Overpass, simple nade and molly lineup that is very easy, but most of the people don't know it. and they still try to nade default randomly like this. But if you want it to be more effective, stay around here. This is not a strict lineup, rather a loosey-goosey one. Look for the right top corner of this truck and aim a bit up from there. Then run and left click throw. Here you have your decent nade damage or molly that could win you some extra time. Practice it a couple of times and you get the trick. It's fairly easy to do. Next up, again D-Train. Cool and clever pop flash. People with high ranks probably know it already. From pros, I have seen Robs using it a lot. Take a position like this. Aim like shown. Now jump throw and you can try to go out from pop dog. This flash goes out from the window up there and blinds many angles from outside, making your way outside a bit easier. I threw this in 128 tick server, so for the 64 tick server you may need to adjust this a little. Easy and effective. Although really good players can still dodge it because it gives out the sound cues. Also, it won't work for the enemies who are camping close corners. So keep these things in mind. So this one is a little different again, and internet connection can actually affect CSGO gameplay. If you don't have an internet connection, you don't have access to your skins. But you also can't buy some of the weapons. For example, M4A1S, even if you have it selected previously, it shows up in the buy menu, but if you buy it, you get M4A4. Kinda strange and bad that when you don't have internet, you can't practice with certain weapons. The same thing happens with some other weapons, like USP-S and CZ for example. But you can still get them when spawning these with commands. Like if you type to the console, give weapon CZ75A, this still gets you the CZ. Just be warned if you don't have the internet connection at that point of time. Alright, the pre-last idea comes from one of my favorite maps, Mirage. And it's an idea for a flashbang that I haven't really seen in play yet. So if you are defending A site from Underwood, I have seen these run throw flashes a lot. But in my opinion, even better alternative is to jump throw the flash from here. Take a position like this, aim at this corner and jump throw. You can peek at the same time because this box covers you. Enemies have to turn their heads or they will be fully blind. Great and easy move. I executed this in 128 tick server. For 64 tick it may be a little different, so practice it before trying it out in your real matches. And the last idea for this video is once again about flashing. If you didn't know, then there is a possibility to throw flashes and other nades over your shoulder, so you are facing completely other direction. This may be useful when you want to throw something, but at the same time you want to dodge enemy team flashes. For example, while pushing A long on Dust 2. Just to run backwards, aim a bit in the sky and right click throw the grenade. Because of the weak throw and your movement speed, grenade will fly in the opposite direction. And that's how you can throw nades over your shoulder if you have a situation where it could be useful. But it's again very situational. At least now you know how to do it if you need to do it. Anyways, I hope you liked the ideas and learned something new from this video. Do not forget to watch other videos since there are tons of interesting ideas out on my channel. We will see you in the next video and thanks for watching. Now it's an amazing time to click on the next video.